May is Mental Health Awareness Month, and so today we're going to make some sweet little notes of encouragement. I'm starting out with my Happy Dotting Company soapstone pencil to line out an envelope. And so I made a rectangle and then I made kind of a line down the middle, and I'm using that to center kind of that top triangle of an envelope as if it were open. And then I'm going to put another rectangle as if there is paper kind of peeking out of the envelope. So I'm just kind of giving myself some guidelines, and then I'm going to come in here with some Liquitex gesso and get a little base coat going. You have to forgive my voice this week if I sound a little nasally. It's because some crazy head cold just descended on me very quickly this week, and I'm almost over it, but I still feel like I sound like I'm kind of hollow or echoey. So you guys might not even notice, but if you do, sorry about that. Now that I've got the base coat on there, I'm taking a pink chalk pencil and I'm going to give that little bit of triangle to the envelope just as a guideline of where the paper is peeking out. And then I'm going to get white paint on the paper first, because my white paint, I really need it to be dry, and for some reason I have to give it a little extra drying time before I write on it to make sure that it's not going to squish or chunk or anything. So I want to get that on there first so it has plenty of time to dry. For my envelope, I'm going to use this pretty peach color, and I'm just going to get a couple of coats on here. I'm going to start with the first coat and just trying to get nice clean lines around my paper that's already painted white. I'm going to take a tinier brush to get that little tip of the envelope, the nice peach color, and just make sure it's nice and smooth and try and keep the shape the same, because it's very easy to go off the rails with too big of a brush. So I'm just going to fill that in with a nice fine little brush, and then I'm going to come back in and give another coat of white to the paper and peach to the envelope. Now I'm going to take a Tule Art acrylic paint pen in green. These are the fine tipped ones, so it's going to give a nice fine line, and I'm just going to draw a little stem coming out of the envelope. So we're going to create some flowers here. So I'm drawing a stem out of both sides of the envelope. Then I'm going to take my Posca PC1MR paint pen in black, and I'm going to write my message on the note coming out of the envelope. So I'm starting with enough. I'm going to write "You are enough," and I wanted to make sure enough was spaced well enough, so I wrote that first and then came back for the "you are." Next, I'm going to take one of my oval dotting tools. These are new-ish to me. I got them from Dot Art Depot, and I'm going to take this bright pink paint, and I'm going to create some flower petals around the green stem that we just put on there. So just 5 petals, just kind of evenly spaced around. They are touching in the middle. Then I'm going to switch sides and do the same thing with white paint. 5 petals touching in the middle makes these perfectly cute little flowers popping out of this sweet little message. And then I'm going to add a yellow dot to the center of each flower. After I've got the flowers all together, I am going to take that Posca PC1MR and outline the whole design to give some kind of dimension to the envelope and really get those lines in there so it's clear that it's an envelope and a little note popping out. And this was the finished product, and I actually made multiples of these because I wanted to add different encouraging, inspirational messages. So I've got a "You are stronger than you think." I tried to use bright colors, pastel colors. I've got "Be brave." I also added leaves onto some of the flowers on the stems if they were really long, or if I just needed to cover up a little blip with the black outlining. Those little leaves were perfect. So if you're looking for a really simple way to get kind messages out in the world this Mental Health Awareness Month, I hope you give this one a try. Thank you so much for stopping by to watch. Don't forget to check out the next video I have for you here on the screen, and I will see you next time. Take care.